We had received reports yesterday of a possible deceased Guatemalan body in the Chiquibul area that probably occurred, I believe it would have been Monday night. So yesterday, Tuesday, we were asked to see how the B.D.F could assist in retrieving the body. So Foreign Affairs from Belize and Guatemala have been in communication, and it was determined that it would require the assistance of the B.D.F to find the body. So this morning, we had two members of the OS, a member from the Guatemalan Council in Guatemala, a guide, and three other members of the villagers from Monte Los Olivos, where the deceased is from. So the guide took the patrol towards the area where the body was allegedly to be found, and it realized that the body was closer to the Ceibo Chico conservation post and not the Rio Blanco conservation post. So it was over a 4-hour walk from the first conservation post to where the body was found. When the body was found, we had forensics from Belize on the scene because we deployed our helicopter this afternoon to the area in order to retrieve the body. They found the body, I think, sometime this evening, probably after around 2 o'clock or so, and the body was retrieved, taken onto the helicopter, and then brought back to the municipal airstrip this evening. So they left with the body about 23 past this evening and landed between 5:15, 5:30 this evening at the municipal airstrip.
A few questions, General Jones. It has been reported elsewhere in the Guatemalan press that this involves two bodies that were recovered from the area. Can you speak to what has been published elsewhere in terms of setting the record straight?
Well, the facts are when we got into the area, there was only one person there. Only one person we found, so that is the body that was retrieved and taken. So we are not aware of any other person that was injured there. We've heard that 2 other persons was injured, but we have no encounter with such persons. It's only information we received from our Guatemalan counterparts that one other person injured his ankle and the other person broke his clavicle. So it is suspected that because the deceased was found beside a cliff, that the person may have fell from the cliff. Well, 3 of them may have fell from the cliff. So the 2 that were injured probably were injured because of the same fall. Unfortunately, the deceased didn't make the fall. He suffered fatal injuries from the fall.
In terms of what happens next, I understand that a post-mortem examination has been scheduled, but insofar as the OAS and the counterparts in Guatemala are concerned, what happens next?
Well, the postmortem will be done, and we'll be able to conclusively determine what was the cause of death. The body was in a shallow stream, but the thing is that it apparently fell from the cliff. So it has to be determined either the injuries were sustained because of the fall or because of the water that was in the area. So that will be determined probably by tomorrow. We may know that information. What's next in regards to Guatemala and what they would like, I guess they will channel it through our Foreign Affairs to find out what actually transpired. So they'll get information from the villagers, and also they can interview our soldiers who work in the area as to what happened.